What would it be? My life, my love, and all my struggles. Would you take my place even though it was trouble? Would you help me up if I started to stumble? Or would you just walk away and my life would have crumbled? Would you be humble by my side, me and you, girl, and we getting high? And if you're, what would it be? Damn girl, I need to tell you something. Every time I'm around you, I'm always running instead of telling you the truth. I'm always lying, but I feel so sick. I feel like I'm dying. I keep writing this song.
Hey, Berlin. What's up, buddy? Just here chilling at work. So, welcome to Hello Berlin, episode 2. We are working on the drones today. So here's the thing that's going on. All this junk out here. Got everything? Alrighty. So here's the update, guys. Let's correct this a little bit. This sucker has been a pretty good flyer, but I've had to do a lot of soldering, and I pretty much jacked up that board. Somewhere there is a short, and I can't for my life figure out where it's coming from, and I've been having some issues with it. Hasn't really been flying properly, kind of just hovers a couple inches off the ground. The lights in the front aren't blinking, so that's another indication of what's going on with it. It's been pretty great, but it's what I'm gonna do. Since I got a pack of new propellers, I am going to take off one of these motors, solder it onto here, and we have a what is this? This is the caddx beetle cam that we have received from Banggood, and we are going to install this sucker right onto the DR1 so that I can get up in the air and start flying again, because I have not been able to properly fly for the past week or so. Plus the weather's been super terrible. So this is what we're doing today, installing the caddx beetle. Got a little bit of extra wire there. I'm gonna set all this up inside this nice little box right here, and yeah, let's get to it. So need to get the soldering iron going. Now what can I unplug from here? I have no idea. What is all this crap? Unplug this right here. We'll figure it out before we go today. Get that going. That's gonna be heating up right there. Got the solder. This is my original plan now. I'm gonna solder a new motor on here. Taking this off. What I really want to do is also do a battery mod for this little thing right here. So what I want to do, which one? You're being stubborn, aren't you? Being super stubborn. I really wouldn't mind popping this flight controller in here and just putting it in a new frame, because I already have an AKK all-in-one VTX camera on this board right here, but that would require a lot of extra work. What I will do later on maybe is buy a new flight controller for this little puppy, because this thing was a beast, and once I get my Tyrannus, then I might look into doing that and flying that out. So all this is pretty much wired up. What I am going to do is take this little motor off and plug it into this one, and then what I want to do is desolder the battery that's in here. There's a little 1S, probably like 350 milliamp battery in here. So my plan is to remove that little battery pack right there and replace it with one of these. Of course, that's not going to fit inside of it, so we are going to have the battery strap that to the back of it. But I'm tired of charging this up and getting it to fly like that. It's a pain. You have to wait so long in order to get that going. So that's what we're going to do today, boys and girls. Let's keep these little things in there. I'm going to keep it the way that it is with the case on it and everything, because it does provide a lot of protection to the flight controller that's on here. Another weird thing about this flight controller is that it operates in an upside down configuration, which is, you know, it's cool. It's cool, you know, but I don't know about mounting it onto one of these puppies. It'd be a little weird mounting it upside down, but it's totally doable. It's totally doable. I am going to keep this Wi-Fi camera enabled on there. It's kind of weird, right? It looks like they put band-aids to keep that all together. What I'm going to do is mount the VTX directly to these leads right here. I'm going to solder them onto this side of the board with the leads, which might make it a little difficult, right, because of it getting maybe shortened out. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to pop these off and see where we go from there. I don't have any scissors on me right now, so I am going to have to go grab some real quick. Alright, couldn't find any scissors. The next most dangerous thing is going to be this box cutter right here. I'm going to slice that off. Like shit. Pop this little prop off. And because I didn't figure what the hell I was doing, I'm going to plug in. What is it? That's the soldering iron. I'm gonna burn the shit out of myself. So unplug the computer for a second and plug this up. Let that heat up so that we can take this prop off. This motor off right here. I did do something because I lost the little rubber feet on here when I had a crash and they just ripped off. I super glued the bottom of these motors here. The reason why I did that is because I am new to this hobby and didn't understand how to install these properly. So whenever I would push these on, because these are push props, so they mold when you push them on there, right? It creates a little mush in there. Anyways, the point is that I was pushing out these bottoms and I destroyed like 4 motors doing that, which was a waste of $10. So I super glued these and that kind of solved the problem for it, and it created little feet for the drone to land on. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove this glue that's on the bottom of this so that it can fit back inside of this housing here that I particularly dislike. But let's get all that going. What I'm going to do right now, since I am at work and I don't have that much time, let's see, it's 3:45. So this is my charger that I have to charge my batteries. My plan is to snip this wire so that I can install my batteries on, which I'm kind of shaky about it. You know, I don't know how great that's gonna work out for me. But we kind of got to give it a shot, don't we? So, in the name of science and experimentations, let's try this out. Let's get a good cut on this so that I can have something to work on. I have no idea what's inside of this. Wait a minute. I don't know. So, my next best bet is to get those on. Let's see if I get this glue off. Which might make for something really difficult. And super gluing the bottoms of this was kind of also an experiment. Everything that I'm doing is an experiment. You know, the thing is that I really don't know what I'm doing. I've just been kind of trying all this stuff out, you know. So that came off nice and cleanly. Let's feed these cables through. The thing with the DR1, it's quite a difficult frame to work with. But we will do our best to get everything proper. The thing about it is that this is a counterclockwise motor and those are clockwise, I believe. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have to reverse the polarity on that. One way or another. These motors are great to work with. These silicone wires right here. So let's see. Red and blue. Should be red and white, black and blue. I believe. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna do a soft twist. Try it out and no, let's do black and red and white and blue. Does that make sense? Blue and red, white and black. I mean, let's do black and white. Let's do red and white. Man, I don't know what's going on with my brain today. So right now I'm at work, Berlin, and your mom's at home with you, cleaning the house. Unfortunately, I have to work today on a Saturday. I really need to request a weekend off because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of having to be at work all the time and not being there with you, buddy. Man, these are just not twisting up, huh? I kind of got those going there. Let's do a soft test on this. Hopefully nothing gets shorted. definitely not. Let's reverse the polarity. Be right back. Guys, we're back and everything is off. We are going to now reverse the polarity. Broken nail. Don't look at that. So it's going to be red and black. Like I said, super difficult to work with these short wires. Been a pretty slow day at work. As you can tell, I am just here chilling, doing my own thing. It is a rainy afternoon, and today is the 26th of January. It's 4:03 in the afternoon. It's pretty much slowed down to a complete halt. Alrighty, now let's flip this around and give it a shot and see what it does. Okay, that's all I need to know. Bingo! Was his name-o? Alrighty. So let's add a little dab of solder to those, you know. Keep those connections nice and tight. It's something that we don't necessarily need to do. I can just literally tape it and be done with it. But what the hey. Alrighty, guys. Not the best, but it's soldered on there. We're going to add a bit of electrical tape to it, and we're going to tuck all that in nice and tight. Man, I really wish I had scissors. Let me see, guys. Let me see. There's got to be scissors somewhere in this place. Oh, shit. Well, I broke some shit. No scissors, nowhere. Sade! Alright. It would have been nice, you know, tidy it up and make them real tight and all that, but the reason why I don't do that so much is because Well, the truth is that I take these things apart quite often. And such is the hobby, you know. I had a buddy get into this hobby, and he didn't last very long because he just didn't enjoy the engineering portion of this hobby, which is, troubleshooting it, fixing it, tackling, experimenting, and doing all that stuff. It is quite a bit of work to do. So it's definitely not the easiest of hobbies. That one's a little short. I don't really want that one sticking out. I don't really have a remedy for that either, unfortunately. Okay. So, what do you say, guys? We rip this sucker open. See what it sounds like, right? Ooh, that kind of hurt me a little bit. All right. 2 wires here. Let's see what it looks like in there. Alright, it's not bad. I don't want this big old thing on there. Let's cut it down a little bit more. See where we can get. Be right back. You're back. What are we doing? I forgot. I had customers. Battery mod. Cut this sucker open a little bit. I guess we'll do a full cut. Oh shit. That's what I didn't want. Back. Alright, let's try it again. Usually people that are more better at this type of thing, they are able to do this a lot better than I am and make all of their solders and cuts super duper small. I am not confident in my skills that much to be doing such activities. And I kind of exposed these wires, and I didn't want to do that really. But what I'm going to do Yeah. I know I definitely should be buying myself. A nice wire cutter. Alright guys. Problem is I have no idea what plus and negative is. That's power, and the other one got the flight controller off. Take out this little bad boy right here. And what I really want to do is just snip it. Hopefully I don't blow up. Guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead put all this back together. It'd be nice. Oh, great. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Kinda sucks when you don't have a freaking magnetic tip on your screwdriver. Which who even makes screwdrivers that aren't magnetic anymore? That's just ridiculous. Gosh darn it. So guys, anyways, I don't know, man. I got so much going on right now in my brain. I got my music that I've been working on. But I haven't really had a solid opportunity or chance to actually, you know, get things going. I kind of just been stuck with my situation currently because, you know, I've had a change in employment and everything the past 2018. So So just trying to get back onto that ball again, you know. You know, life's a struggle, but you got to keep yourself busy, and this is something that I truly enjoy doing. I don't know, like I love messing with this stuff, and I wish that I found this hobby earlier in my life. I've always had an interest in drones, but they've, you know, quadcopters, but they've really taken off a couple years. And man, to be honest with you, this little DR1 is what got me flying, and like really pushed me to want to fly, you know, more and better. And to be real honest with y'all, like I've been flying this little DR1 in mode 1 this entire time. I haven't even gotten to the portion of learning to fly this thing in mode 2, because it's just so fast and unpredictable. And I guess the hardest portion of learning to fly this is using that Wi-Fi camera, which, unless you have a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, because it didn't work on my 7. Once I did get a Note 8, it worked a whole lot better. But that Note 7 just couldn't keep up with the Wi-Fi on it. Alrighty. So the only thing that sucks on here is I don't know what's positive and what's negative. Let's see if I can find out. So the red one is positive, and the black one, oh, how the fuck am I gonna tell inside of here though? Right? Huh. That fucking sucks. One little thread bothering the heck out of me. Alrighty. Oh, so let's see if this works out right, guys. I really need to get a third hand. I'm gonna say the white and the black are probably those a little bit more tighter on there, right? You serious? You serious, glue gun? I don't know. What do you guys think? White and black is usually the right ones? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. Man, I would really love a better soldering iron, but yeah, like I said, guys, you know, you gotta work with what you got. Those sealed up quite nice. So we're either gonna get a short or it's gonna work. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face. Yeah? Ah, jingo! That worked great, guys. Oh man, that actually works. So boom, battery mod for my DR1. Now let's install this little guy. Ah, that would have been so nice if it just fit perfectly inside there, but it doesn't. So more likely we're gonna have to hot glue mount this bad boy right into the front of it. But we do have a little slight dilemma, guys. Is this little camera does not reach all the way the hell over there. And this shit don't fit, which is ridiculous. So trying to see what kind of connectors I got, but it doesn't look like I got anything that's gonna work out right. So we're just gonna have to mod this son bitch. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want to mod it. How I want to mod it. That's all nice and sealed up. Okay. So my only two options are to tap into the lines. That's what you gotta do, that's what you got. Alrighty guys, so now we have the extension soldered onto it. So this is going to be here, and these are going to go down all the way over here. Woof! Son of a bitch. Ain't that about a bitch? And that's why kids do not play with soldering irons. God damn. That definitely sucks. I burned my jacket, guys. Burn my jacket. Burn my jacket. Alright, let's get this done and over with. Going pretty hard with the rain out there. And this comes to the question of how I'm gonna mount this camera. Right? I wish I had a way to, figure that out. Let's see, guys. I don't have my drill here today. What? That is not the correct way of using your soldering iron. But I have to get these wires in there somehow. Oh, that's gonna kind of be a pain in the butt. Oh man, it's raining hard out there. It's gonna have to be a little bit bigger. Guys, so I've mounted it. I did the battery mod. Now just gonna pack everything up to a nice neat little form factor. And bro, we did it. We did it. Check that little guy out, man. I'll just use a little hot glue to mount that little lens on it. Seems like a Frankenstein, but we gonna be alright. Alright guys, so it is the next day and I have done more modifications to the drone. I'm sorry if I look like crap. I feel like crap. I just blew chunks in the restroom. Anyways, this is the new DR1 Whoop. I removed the Wi-Fi camera and all the guts in there basically. The Wi-Fi camera's gone. The batteries that was in there is gone. I took the cover off because it just wasn't flying. It was just hovering, and as I started removing more and more parts, it started working better and better and better. So we're gonna break it first. This is what little big Whoop is. A DR1 Whoop. Anyways, let's fly this little puppy and see how it goes. And I will show y'all the DVR photo or footage. Sorry, feel sick.
This one's for you. What would it be, my life, my love, and all my struggles? Would you take my place even though it was trouble? Would you help me up if I started to stumble? Or would you just walk away and my life would have crumbled? Would you be humble by my side, me and you, girl, and we getting high? And if you're what would it be? Damn girl, I need to tell you something. Every time I'm around you, I'm always running instead of telling you the truth. I'm always lying, but I feel so sick. I feel like I'm dying. I keep writing this song inside of my head. And if you heard this song, what would you say? Would you love me for? Would you walk away? I need you to hug me, tell me it's okay. I've been lonely for so many days. I sit here at night and I pray and I pray. I think about all the choices that I made. I hate my past. If I could go back and start again, make you more than just a friend. Me and you, girl, to the very end. Will the relationship last? Would you just pretend? Will you stick with me, girl, through thick and thin? And what would you do if I was with you and you were with me? If you were my boo and I was your dude, would you stay true and would you come through? If you could get me, how would you choose? What would you lose? I need to know, baby, what would you do? What would it be? My life, my love, and all my struggles. Would you take my place even though it was trouble? Would you help me up if I started to stumble? Would you just walk away and my life would crumble? Would you be humble by my side, me and you, girl, and we getting high? And if you, what would it be? Damn, I thought I figured out something when I wrote this song, but now I get none. See, the fact of the matter, I couldn't grasp, but you're so beautiful, I knew it wouldn't last. Not one time I ever made you mad, so please remember all the times we had. I don't expect you to understand, but these are my choices and I'm a man, so I'ma get a few things off my chest. First of all, yeah, I need to confess I love you more than life itself, and I want you more than fame and wealth. And would you be there through sickness and health? And if I needed help, could I